Hello everybody and welcome back once more to Lucid9. I am TheOutbackAl.
I'm Hot for Justice.
I'm Yin&Jung.
I'm Shibi Noob.
And I'm NB Jitters.
And we know what to do!
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
What do we do?
Thanks, Shigiri.
Yeah, no, go ahead, open it right in front of the mic. Really get it. Yeah, get it. There it is. I get to my feet as the subway grinds to a halt before me, but Shiguri's voice comes harshly into my earpiece.
Yama, listen carefully.
Yeah, you didn't realize you were going to be talking a lot right now, did you?
No, I did not. we are en route, but there are powerful forces behind this case that remain very much hostile. It will take time to arrive. You understand this?
I do not.
I do. I'll get
Okay,
you
I guess I
time.
do.
I am extremely uneasy at the thought of knowingly sending a civilian into the presence of a known serial killer. But if you honestly believe you can prevent a death tonight, I shall not stop you.
I think I can.
Keep that train logic going.
Yeah.
I think I can.
Oh, well, that sounds convincing.
I probably can.
I suppose that is the best I can ask for.
Anything is probable.
I would wish that you might wait until I could convey a firearm to you, but...
Okay, we're like a high schooler. Calm down.
Not possible with the current time frame. I have to go now.
Neither of us mentioned that it would be also be extremely illegal.
Understood. Best of luck, Ishimoto.
1 second. Stay on call.
Go fuck.
Time to do this.
I punch Ryota's contact and set the phone on speaker, waiting patiently. Shiguri apparently understands, not a word crosses her lips. Finally, a neutral tone indicates that Ryota's picked up.
Hello?
Hearing his voice makes me freeze. This voice that comforted me, guided me, made me laugh. In the end, it left me, just like everything else. I quickly shake myself, trying to master my words. He's an enemy now, a stranger, feign ignorance. Maybe I can still grab an advantage.
Hey, Mr. Ryota.
Hey, kid.
That's when I realize that something is terribly wrong. It's some ungodly hour in the morning, and yet he picked up immediately and sounds wide awake. Almost as if he's been preparing for this moment.
Mr. Ryota?
Say, you have great timing. I was wondering if we could meet up.
Uh-oh.
I know that it's like some crazy hour or another, but I have something pretty important to tell you.
Oh, no.
It has to do with, your lapses.
Great.
Is that really it? Is that what he's up to? Why he's up? I can't bring myself to believe that.
Mr. Ryota, I was just...
But before I can add anything more, Ryota's phone buzzes angrily in the background. He pauses for a moment.
Sorry, kid. Just let me take this call really quick.
And he suddenly mutes. Fingers shaking, I also mute my end, switching to Shiguri's call.
Did you hear all that?
Quite clearly. Ishimoto, about the call Ryota just received. I am uneasy that it may be, perhaps...
But that's when I hear Ryota's voice, and I quickly switch back to his call and unmute. Thankfully, Shiguri immediately falls silent.
Mr. Ryota? Mr. Ryota, did you find anything out about...
Nice try. You almost had me. Hang up that call with the police first, then we'll talk.
Ugh.
Oh, no!
I almost dropped the phone, a bolt of panic lancing straight into my chest. He knows. How could he...
Hurry up, boy. I don't have all day.
Wait. No!
I shakily mute and switch the call. I expect Shiguri to burst into anger, but she only seems resigned.
It is as I surmised.
A mole?
That, or...
She trails off as if the thought is too terrible to comprehend.
Ishimoto, knowing this new risk, are you still determined to enter the school?
I have to. I can't let Rui go without a fight.
I shall bring a unit. Give us as much time as you possibly can.
I will.
And Ishimoto, given the choice between a stupid option and a stupider option, which would you make?
The stupidest!
The less stupid one?
Find that.
Wrong. You must pick neither and wait.
So there was no right answer.
Please, Ishimoto. You wouldn't enter the lottery nor borrow from a loan shark in order to buy a house, no? It is best to wait and save. Do you understand?
What?
Just remember this. They're saying save the game.
What?
they probably are saying save the game.
Oh, okay.
You know, you can only save at certain points, as Mr. Ryota told us.
Really?
I think they said that way back. Or maybe that was Monica. Maybe I'm confusing games at this point.
I think so.
I think that is Monica.
I probably just had a Mr. Ryota voice at the time.
No, you changed her voice every episode.
That's what I'm saying. Who knows what I could have been saying at the time, or what I could have been sounding like. It's all a mystery. And she hangs up, leaving me alone in the subway.
Wah, wah.
I switch back to Ryota's call and unmute. He chuckles lightly.
If you just asked the police for help, I wouldn't count on it. You don't know a thing, do you?
I know you're the murderer. That's a pretty good start.
Hey, murderer is such a harsh term. I like to call myself an artiste with the E.
Ugh.
He chuckles again, but this time it comes with a pinch of shrillness that wasn't there before. Alright, we're done with that. My foreboding only skyrockets. Just what kind of insanity is he been hiding?
So, hung up the call. Now what?
Quite simply, the fun begins. Come to my Playboy. I've been
Yeah.
setting the stage.
This just confirms my fears. For some reason, Ryota's been preparing to kill me. Maybe I'm the next on his list. No, I can't let this shake me. I have to stay strong. Sorry, that's you.
Talk normally. You've done it before.
Oh, the false bravado of a man in love. I know it well. Did I really sound like that, I wonder? It's so terribly stupid.
Oh, God.
Are you going to answer my question, or are you going to wax more poetry?
Poetry is by far the more interesting option, don't you think?
Only for people with too much time on their hands.
And that is the eternal problem, boy, for the both of us. We each have too much time on our hands. Far, far too much. Doesn't life just get so dull? Every hour passing drearily, like a never-ending group project where all you want to do is murder your classmates?
Nope, I think that's just you.
Yeah.
Thing and Rumpa you're talking about, but okay. That's what life is. How do you ease your boredom, I wonder? Television? Social media? No, you do neither. Sleep?
Thanks, Shakespeare, but I think my life is my own business.
I look forward to stripping that sense of righteous anger within you and replacing it with terror.
I look forward to you trying.
Ha! I love the ones that fight back. It just makes their descent all the more satisfying.
Before I can respond, he plows on, his voice gradually rising in pitch.
Now, let's set the stage, shall we?
I thought you were taking care of that.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be taking care of all the props. You hear me, boy? Don't bring any extra props.
The thought never crossed my mind.
Leave your phone and any police toys at the entrance. I'll see if you try to smuggle something into the theater, understand?
Is that it?
Not quite. Why are you so hasty to end the call? Am I boring you?
Yes.
Sure, let's go with that.
Then I'll get straight to the point.
There was a brief moment of silence, punctuated only by the faint tones of Ryota punching numbers into his phone. Then I hear a voice.
I think that might be Ruby.
Yeah.
Yama? Don't you dare do anything stupid.
Nothing hits me, but it's like all the breath has been sucked out of my lungs.
Rui?
Stay there. Don't come.
I wordlessly open and close my mouth, desperately searching for words. My mind only runs blank.
I'm sure you're already aware of this, but right now, I'm the master of Rui's fate. So, you might want to stay on my good side. This is how it's going to happen. You come to the back of the school, you know, the garbage truck route. You're going to dump all your toys, then I'll let you in.
How? There's no entrance.
Why is it that you all say the same thing? Boring. Where there is a will, boy, there is a way.
So we're going through the dumpster.
So, that's it then.
Well, actually, I feel like I should tell you this, just out of the kindness of my heart. Rui won't be there. For insurance purposes, I'm sure you understand.
My fingers clamp in a death grip on my phone.
What do you mean Rui won't be there?
Hush, child. Why are you so impatient? Right now, Rui's in the safe hands of a third party, so as long as you listen to my words. So, we meet up, have a little chat, and I let Rui go. Everyone gets their happy ending, except the police, who, well, you know, they don't do anything anyway. A beautiful arrangement, no? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
I grind my teeth and force a long, slow breath. If I go, I won't be able to see Rui with my own eyes. She could be anywhere. Even when Shigure comes, we won't be able to find her. But am I really in a position to be making demands? Agree to these terms, refuse these terms. Oh, God!
I mean, I think we're gonna have to agree, unfortunately.
I mean, I don't see another option, really. Kind of backed us into a corner. I'm thinking we're going to have to go with it.
Alright, let's agree.
No, I can't predict this new Ryota. I have no power, no trump card. If I push too much, he can make the situation even worse. I'll just have to make the most of it.
The back of the school, then.
I'll give you 15 minutes.
But I'm 30 minutes away!
I'm coming from the subway station.
Then you'd better run. Ta-ta!
And that's the last thing he says before he hangs up.
Great.
Almost blankly, I stand in the middle of the subway platform, phone swinging loosely from the edge of my fingers. Then, all of my muscles burst into action, and I shoot out of the subway, legs pounding the pavement as fast as I can make them. My lungs start to burn as the cold night air cuts into my throat like knives, but I'm forced to ignore it. Stoplights in the cross-sections warn me to stop, but when I see a gap between the incoming cars, I bolt across for my life. Engines roar by and horns belt in full volume. I'm certain that cars roll down their windows, call me crazy, scream that I'm an idiot, swear to call the police on me, but I don't care. They're coming back from a long work day, or from grabbing fast food around the corner, or picking up their kid from martial arts or cram school. Meanwhile, there's a girl locked up somewhere, knowing nothing except the sickening fact that at any moment she might die. And yet, on they go, with fast food, and martial arts, and cram school.
Yeah, fuck cram school.
Yeah. The world blurs by in a haze of bright fluorescent color until I finally grind to a halt at the entrance of the school. My heart feels as though it's slamming into my ribs, bruising itself until it bleeds. I'm forced to stop and lean against the gate, gulping desperately for air. 13 minutes. I only have 2 left. I press my sleeve against the sweat coating my brow, allowing myself time for one more deep breath. Then I sprint around the perimeter of the school, stopping by the shady back area where all the good kids stay clear of. Ground-up cigarette butts lie scattered on the floor, and if I squint, I can catch the light gleam of empty needles in the grass. Well, maybe the school was a little less tidy than I first thought. As I near the trash bin, I notice a long, distinctly human-shaped figure leaning against a solid wall.
Fine weather we're having.
I expect the voice, but I don't expect the instinctive reaction that comes with it. My breath catches and my throat clogs, sending tears straight to my eyes, no matter how hard I try to keep them down. And Ryota steps into the moonlight, lips twisted into a lopsided grin.
What is this face?
Yeah, I don't like it. Out for a little night exercise.
I try to speak, but no sound passes my lips. I know what he's doing. I know what this is. Power play. I'm sweaty, tired, disheveled, and likely very sleep-deprived. Forcing me to run here only gave him more of an advantage. And there's nothing I can do about it.
Now, removal of gadgets, if you may.
Wordlessly, I reach into my pockets and silently hand him my phone. I don't have any other choice.
Turn out your pockets, pants and jacket.
I do so. Little does he know I have a knife strapped to the inside of my penis.
You're walking evenly, so I doubt you're carrying anything in your shoes or your underwear.
Haha, little does he know about my penis knife. It's put perfectly down the middle of my legs to balance everything on my body.
Come in, we've wasted enough time.
How? We're at the back of the...
But then he touches the wall and part of it slides away. Suddenly, there's a keypad.
What?
He jabs a sequence of 6 digits into the keypad, waits, and the wall slides open. The It's nothing like one of those mysterious puzzles of ancient architecture in video games where the whole wall rumbles apart while the ground shakes and dust falls from the ceiling and a magical passage is revealed. Simply put, a door-shaped part of the wall swings open as if it was just a door painted to look like the wall, except the texture is somehow exactly the same. It's quiet, it's understated, and I would have never guessed in a million years that it was there. Ryota clocks my shock and only grins in response.
Let me tell you something, kid. The janitor has to get in and out somehow to dump his trash. Now, smooth little skulls like this, they love to give the illusion that they're perfectly protected. Impenetrable walls in every direction, the only gate supervised by a card reader and cameras. But, functionally speaking, you think that the janitor is going to walk out the gates all the way around the school, dump, go back all the way around and through the gates? Of course not. That's sheer nonsense.
Sheer nonsense. Something on the level of presuming that the janitor took everything to the land of missing socks.
I know that there had to be another way in, and, well, it took some searching, but that's how I found this.
Why hadn't I thought of something like that? Why did it have to be Ryota?
If you're trying to brag, don't expect a red carpet award from me.
What I'm trying to tell you, kid, is that even the richest school in all of Isamu has a crappy security system. I, one man, outsmarted it just like this.
To be fair, they probably weren't expecting a serial killer to be in their faculty.
Ha! Sloppy work on their part. Let's go. The night isn't getting any younger, and nor am I.
No, you're really not. You got a lot of lines going on your face now. Trying to insult him somehow. He turns and slides into the corridor, moving so fluidly that his head stays perfectly even over the ground.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
Trying to picture that.
I then notice that his careful steps render him virtually silent, like a predator hunting down a piece of injured prey. It's a simple matter of exiting the building, turning the corner, and entering the classroom complex. He leads me up the stairs to the second floor. He pulls open the door, lifting an eyebrow at me. I only stare inside, the dim gloom suddenly filled with dread. Everything could be a trap. Ryota could have already killed Rui. Shigure could be lying. There are so many moving components to this encounter, so many potential things that could go completely wrong. I turn my gaze to Ryota, who only jerks his head at the door in a distinctly more impatient fashion. Impatient. I file this nugget into the back portion of my mind that's still miraculously working. Then, with one deep breath, I enter the classroom. And we will have to see what's in the classroom next time. Bye-bye. This is getting good.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell icon for notifications. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like, and feel free to check out some of our other gaming videos, our weekly podcast, Anime Yay or Nay, or our parody series, Madoka Magically Abridged. See you next time!